Hey, this is Ken Gagne with YouTube channel Gamebits, continuing my Let's Play of King's Quest for the PlayStation 4, based on the classic adventure series that originated on the Apple II, one of my favorite computers. Sir Graham the Young, in a backflash or flashback, just escaped from the well in which the dragon was hidden, and I chose to release the dragon. Not the Kraken, the dragon. And now, here in the present, my granddaughter Gwendolyn is about to learn from my example and go on an adventure of her own, I suspect. Huh? She's pretending he's a dragon. Not scared. Sorry.
Well, hello, cousin.
Gart!
Gart?
I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you
Like
for
Garth
days.
without an H?
I had to sit through the same story
Or
5
Dart
times.
with a G instead of a
Got
D?
here as fast as we could. And I like Grandpa's stories. Especially the ones with dragons.
So this is what we
Ah,
call a
yes,
cutscene.
The legendary beast that he set free. I don't know if he forgets I've heard that story before or he doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen. I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing. He's just old. He still has a few good years left.
Just a few,
Look,
though.
we're all excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest. I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
You do not respect your
I'm also
elders,
scheduled
sir.
for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win, and will make sure you have the very best seat.
If this
for
was Game of
tonight.
Thrones, I would push you
The
out
courtyard
that
will be
window.
filled with important people and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Whores divorce.
I'm actually competing in the tournament.
I had no idea we were hosting a junior tournament.
We're not.
That's
You're
incredible.
just negging me.
In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope. No junior tournament. I'll be squaring off against you.
Because girls
I
can do
see.
that.
Well, perhaps this is the time to stop listening to stories and finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendolyn. Sleep well.
That was actually not that bad a parting line, so thank you. Now what?
Come in, Gwendolyn. You can set those on the nightstand.
What's those? Oh, my medicines.
Grandma said to take 3 spoonfuls of each.
I'll get to those. No need to fuss over me. Now let's talk about far more important issues, like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
Well, I signed up, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Nonsense. If
Don't
it's
let Gart
Garth
talk
you're
you out of
worried
it.
about, he's no bother. After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning. Threatened, I'm guessing. There are many ways to win a duel. I, for one, have always been fond of...
A deft maneuver, a quick-witted distraction, or an act of kindness even in victory. Well, an act of kindness would be consistent with what I just did to the dragon, but I don't see how that is going to help me win. A quick-witted distraction seems dishonest. I'm going to go with a deft maneuver.
Precision through practice, and a deft maneuver or two. Train harder and follow your instincts. Speaking of, that reminds me of a story. One I know you haven't heard before.
Do tell.
When I was a much younger lad, before I was a knight, before I'd been to Daventry,
Ooh,
and even
prequel.
before I'd seen a dragon.
Pre-prequel.
It's a tale about a tournament that changed my life.
Help wanted.
It is a long story, but I shall tell it briefly.
Well, Triumph, this looks as good a place as any to camp for the night. Let's rest up. We have a big day tomorrow.
Ah! That's a giant rabbit. Those are little rabbits. And I'm breaking every bone in my body, and I'm now dead. I can actually steer this. I'm steering my fall. And I'm so far doing a good job of not hitting any major rocks, but I'm going through a lot of trees, hitting... Oh, that hurt. Hitting every branch on my fall out of the ugly tree. And I'm now officially dead. Game over, man. Game over. This is like pachinko. Oh, definitely should have tried harder to avoid that. Get my hat. Aw. Wow, you're rather nondescript without your hat.
After gracefully rappelling down the cliff, I welcomed the sight of an actual road, the first sign of civilization.
I'm not seeing much that's civilized around here. Let's go read that post.
Daventry was just a few miles to the east.
East.
I'd read all about its wonders in my travel books. I couldn't wait to check out its famous, fantastical floating island.
I didn't know Daventry had one of those. But again, I've not played most of the original series. So, who knew? What's going on over here? Broken tree. Ominous. Could there be a dragon? What is that? What is that? Goose step, goose step. Whoa! Not realistic proportions. Slightly better. Slightly worse. A lot slightly worse. Those are not chocobos. I have no idea what these things are. You have no... Oh, your swords. Okay. Why would they stop for you?
The parade of hopeful knights was scheduled for the next day. I should have been with them, marching with triumph. It seemed my first few minutes in Daventry were off to a terrible start.
So, how did you catch up with them?
Given that you left Triumph at the top of a cliff...
That odd horn seemed to be missing some sort of mouthpiece.
Well, I better go find it. It's not in my inventory, just 5 monies. Can I jump down? No, I cannot jump down. So I need to go find the mouthpiece. Maybe I should have come back this way to begin with? I don't know. Don't make me rappel up that cliff. Don't do it. There's Triumph.
Grandpa, you can't leave Triumph.
Don't worry, Triumph can fend for himself. We've been through our share of sticky situations, but he always comes around when I need him most. After all that graceful rappelling,
Thank you.
certainly not headed back that way.
Why did you have to blank the screen? You could have just turned me around. Silly. Okay, looking for a mouthpiece. Looking for a mouthpiece. Has anybody around here seen a piece of mouth? I knew a guy in college named Mouth. Not looking for a piece of him. Alright. Mouthpiece, 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 mouthpiece. Still not gonna work.
The horn was broken, but that didn't stop me from blowing on it.
Obviously. Let's try using my money.
Seems like a waste of money.
Okay. If even the kid thinks so, then it must be true. Stop! I'm not trying to blow the horn.
Realizing a lot of people probably put their mouth on that horn, I was disgusted. I slowly backed away and never blew that horn again.
Game over, man. Oh wait, I can go this way? Well, that was silly. Into the woods. What is that? It's a tree. Boom, 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 boom.
Strange tracks blazed a trail.
It's a
through the
dragon.
forest.
It's a butterfly. It's a little Triumph. Who's a little Triumph? Okay, so far this game is... I'm not thrilled with how it's railroading me. There's not a lot of puzzles. Whoa, that's a pretty vista. I certainly don't mean the operating system. Back. Just going for a walk in the woods at this point. What? There's something in that tree that looks like something I want but can't get right now. My eyes are on it, but whatever. I'll come back to it. Somehow, some way, someday. Tracks are going this way. Okay, so now I just have to choose which way to jump and jump that way. Broken wheel.
That wheel seemed freshly broken.
Can I take it with me? You never know when you might need a wheel. Didn't you see the Lego movie? Whoa, okay. Definitely being railroaded. Whoa. Oh, freshly broken wagon. Hello.
Stand back, you dirty thieves! Wah! Oh, it's just a boy.
That was totally uncalled for.
Don't know where he's from, but it must be hard to pronounce. You know, you should never sneak up on a guy in a dangerous place like... No! What's wrong with your foot? Probably stepped on a spiniferous thornweed. Don't worry, I got just the fix for that. Tell me, is it more of a... Ow! Or a... Oh! Either way, the Merchant of Miracles has got you covered. But it'll cost you. I've risked my neck to forge the most rare, miraculous, mysterious, and oftentimes delicious ingredients.
Okay.
Here it is. I massage this into my skin twice a day, and just look at my little biscuits.
Those are shoes.
Well, now that I've mulled it over, you'd better not. It might stunt your growth.
Like it did you?
Ooh, such exquisite material.
Whoa, you should not be able to clip through my cape.
I knew you weren't from around here. Well, you best get going. Nobody likes a late night. Oh, wait. You're stuck here with me. Every bridge in is out. And my shortcut had a few shortcomings. I swear that rock leaped straight out of the water. Now I'm stuck here with no wheel, a lost toolbox, and Mr. Fancy Cakes.
Ooh, I like
Say,
fancy cakes.
I'll bet a fine, strapping young man like you could help me fix up this wheel. Yup, you help me fix my chariot, and I'll give you a lift to the tournament.
Deal.
Hopefully no one else notices your horrible lack of punctuality.
Punctuation?
Oh, how rude. Do you have any questions for me?
A few. No, don't repeat that.
Nope.
I'm a man of few words. Just let me get your wheel. I'll be really fast about it. Ha! Anyway. I'm gonna push
There
this
was
tree
a
over.
wheel on the other side of that river. Too bad I couldn't swim.
Come on,
How
I'm
did
in a
you
video
get across
game.
that river?
I should be able to do great feats of strength. And great strength of feet.
Just
So,
a little oop here, a little elbow grease there, and nabs it.
do I really want to talk to this guy?
Find me a wheel, boy. Anything big and round should do the trick.
Anything big and round. Can I go back and get the broken thing? Can I give you my money? Money's round, not big though. Not physically. A small amount of money can... Wait, what? Okay. Come on.
The wheel was very broken. I
Oh,
would have to find
it went
another
from freshly
solution.
broken to very broken? Boo. Was there anything I missed on the other side of the river? I didn't really go over here. Bunnies! Come back, bunnies! I like bunnies. Oh, I can climb the tree.
I wondered what those birds needed a toolbox for.
And how they got them up there? Yes, no! Boo.
Shame. The only tool left seemed to be a small hatchet. And no, Gwendolyn, before you start asking me thousands of questions about that hatchet, I did not go around using it on everything.
Why would Gwendolyn ask me that? That was very much breaking the fourth wall to tell me that I'm not going to go around cutting everything. Because in an old adventure game, you have to try everything. So you click use on what? Use on this, use on that, use on that. You have to try everything until something works and you can solve the puzzle. So I guess they're trying to say that this is not your adventure games of yore. There's only one thing you can use the hatchet on, and it's the thing you need to use it on. This tree to make a bridge to go across the river and find a wheel. Get it? Each push of the X is one swing. 4 strikes is all it takes.
That missing wheel had me stumped. I had to go out on a limb to get past the root of the problem.
Groan!
Grandpa, your infamous puns are not my
That was
favorite.
dad humor.
What's the matter? You don't like the timbre of my voice? You'll warm up to the puns.
These are terrible.
And yet you're gonna miss this about him when he's gone. Is he gonna go this way? Nope. Those things are moving.
Here, kitty, kitty. Not a kitty, not a kitty!
I briefly did a review, or not a review, a search for reviews of this game. And somebody said that they didn't expect this game to be one of the contenders for a Game of the Year. So that's how good this game is supposed to be, according to that one review I read. I'm not there yet. And yes, I did pass something purposely back there, because I wanted to see what's up here. Did somebody put Crisco on the handles? How does that happen? How do you fall? Alright, going back to see what I missed. Wish there was a run button. Or, like in Life is Strange, some sort of just a skip button, maybe? Could be? Who knows? Alright, ooh, another well. Ooh, I'm wading through. Ow. Okay, that didn't happen.
Why would you walk into a patch of spiniferous thornweeds?
Well, I didn't. I thought about it for a while, though. I was thirsty.
A prickly situation. I earned a trophy for dying. So if there's a trophy for not dying, I'm going to get this one instead. Okay, so that's me coming back from back there. But it seemed like he didn't die until after I pushed X to examine the weeds. Should I have done that before I went in?
An overgrown patch of spiniferous thornweeds obstructed a path to the water well.
The
Well,
well.
with the ginormous dragon in it?
Possibly.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Okay, can I hack my way through them?
I tried to chop down those thornweeds, but my tiny hatchet was ineffective. I would need a bigger, sharper blade.
Noted. Fetch quest obtained. Do do do. Swing your arms, swing your arms. What's he looking at? Was he looking at something when I was coming down here? Kind of reminds me of Woody from Toy Story. Alright, can I chop this down?
And then you chopped down that door, found a wheel, and headed for the tournament.
No, Gwendolyn. Just because I had a hatchet didn't mean I went around using it on everything. It's not that type of story.
Very subtle, Grandpa. We get it. Oh, what's this over here? I believe I can fly. Or climb. Or jump. Whatevs. That's the same thing as in Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons.
The town
Made it.
square was eerily quiet. Was I the only person in Daventry not at the parade?
Hey, I don't need to climb again. Yay. Really? A door to an entire town? Oh, I can go in here. Okay.
A bakery. And it smelled delicious. The delectable goods looked tasty, but I couldn't compete in this tournament with a full stomach.
Really? Body needs calories, dude. Hey, that's round.
Ah, I didn't see any reason why that stale bread wouldn't work for a wheel.
I love the magic cape. That is just magical. Can't run inside the bakery. Bet you didn't know that. Should I explore the town further before I return to the gentleman with the broken wheel? I think so. I'm going to pilfer and
I
pillage
stumbled upon some kind of curiosity shop.
as much as I can.
Against the knickknacks was a little collection tray with a sign asking for tips.
Here's a tip. Look both ways before crossing the street.
Nothing seemed to be brewing yet.
Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble.
I thought these potions, herbs, and other magical sundries were best observed from afar.
Someday you'll be taking 3 spoonfuls of each.
I didn't need to borrow more than one wheel.
Oh. That table?
I didn't need to borrow more than one wheel.
So if one doesn't work, I might need to come back and get another one and try that. I suspect a table might work better than bread. Maybe I shouldn't have taken this first wheel I came across. I suspect that if I just continue exploring the village, I'm just going to find more kinds of wheels. So let's go back and use what I got and see if that works. And then we can come back and try others if we need to. Whoops. See, if I just keep pushing up, I just keep going backward. So let's speed up back to the wagon. Or not.
A shortcut.
I was going to do some Benny Hill music there, but apparently I don't need to because it's not going to take me as long as I thought to get back to the wagon. Lovely. I'm glad the game anticipated my need to edit that scene.
Do I really have to hear the story about how you took forever to tiptoe across that fallen tree again?
No, I guess not.
Wow, the game is doing the editing for me now. Stunning.
I thought this might do the trick.
Lovely choice, boy. And thank the Yarblesnoofs, this bread is beyond stale. Hopefully you didn't pay too much. You have a face that just screams overcharged.
Just don't get it wet.
Just a fix for that, too. But we have important tournament business to tend to, and I think this'll do the trick. Ooh, I'll just need to start locking my unicorns up at night. Mr. Fancy Cakes has a nibbling problem. All right, off we go. Oh, wait, before my mind slips, I was able to procure an entrance ticket to the tournament. Since you so graciously found me a wheel, I am more than willing to sell it to you at a reasonably
I'll give you
discounted
5 for
rate.
it.
Are you interested?
You're going to overcharge me, so I'm going to play hard to get.
No thanks. Not really interested.
Are you sure? They'll charge you double at the tournament. They're not as trustworthy as I am.
The price still seems really high to me.
Okay, you're twisting my turban here. I didn't pay you for such a deal, Deliberator. Final offer, half off the previously discounted
Half off
rate.
what?
Come on, treat yourself, boy.
Well, what is the actual price?
Well, what do you know? It costs exactly that much. Thank you. Fortuitous fate meeting you, my boy. Here you are. Now, let's Vamanusi from this meadowland, Mr. Fancy Cakes. It is go time.
Oh. Oh, you can ride on... Okay.